All right, folks, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host tonight, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West. Tonight we'll be breaking this 1987 Leaf Baseball Wax Pack number 25. Roll the dice to randomize it. We've got a 6 on the dice roll there. It is almost a personal pack. We got Maria snuck in there with one spot, so it's almost personal for Mr. Phillips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, that didn't change much. Maria gets the first spot, and James gets the rest of the spots. That was random 6 times there. It is what it is. Hope everybody's having a great evening today. I appreciate you all sticking around with me tonight for the late show. Pushing it a little bit tonight. Hopefully we'll pick up a little more fire. We've had a couple pretty decent hits this evening. Off the top of my head, I'm not exactly sure who the big hit is in 1987 Leaf Baseball. We are going to find out here in just a minute. If we hit anybody, we'll know it when we see it. Oh, Bonds is the big hit. I should know that. Okay, folks. First card's going to be underneath what would be the gum if this was a Topps pack, but it's not, so there's no gum in this one. We'll unwrap this guy. We've got Mr. Chet staring up at us here for the first card for Maria. Chet Lemon going to Maria. The second card's a nice player, definitely not a rookie. We've got spot 2. The rest of this pack is for Mr. Phillips. We've got a Gary Carter, who's looking pretty nice there. Maybe a little off left to right. There we go. Appreciate the help, Mr. Phillips. Bonds, Maddox, and Mr. Bo Jackson, but I am a little partial to Mr. Gary Carter. That's a beautiful looking little card right there. Well, the rest of the cards are for Mr. Phillips, so I'm not going to go through that this is spot 3, 4, 5, 12, or 18. If I run out of stickers, I know that the next card will go to Maria. Kirk Gibson's the next one up. Got a Kevin Bass. And I just realized I didn't hit the break button again. But we'll hit it now. We're only 4 cards in. That's not too bad. We'll get there. Number 5. Sid Fernandez. Got another good guy coming up here. Not his rookie card. Mr. Ricky Henderson. Oh, yeah, no. That ain't too shabby. Definitely not his rookie card, but a star player in my opinion. Oh. We'll just almost let the horse out of the barn. I'll tell you, you probably have a good card unless there's an extra or two. Joe Heathcote. Hello, Mr. Facebook user. I do not know what your name is, but I will say hello to you. You're probably on the Vintage Breaks Buy Sell Trade page, which we can't pick up your name on. But if you want to hop on over to the full Vintage Breaks website or our Facebook page, or if you want to hop over to YouTube, I will be able to know who you are. Or you can just type in who you are, and I can say hello. Danny Cox is our next one up. Oh, oh. We got Mattingly. Mr. Baseball himself. But he isn't who I was talking about. He is a excellent card. This has actually been a really good pack. I, Cody, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about by this PP has locked disastrous. I'm not familiar with this term. We'll keep the suspense going here a little bit. I'll bring up my special hider card. Oh, hockey. I did see on the news that the oh, power play. Okay, I know power play. I do know that's a hockey term. John Cago, who cares? We're worried about the next card. Um, so I'll slow roll the nice card here that's at the very end of this pack. Um, I did hear the Arizona Coyotes made a fool of themselves in hockey in the playoffs. They managed to lose like 14-2 in 2 games, or like 7-1 each game. It was, I mean, I know hockey's usually a pretty close game and usually a fairly low scoring game, uh, but they managed to in the playoffs go like 7-1 both 2 games in a row, or 6-1, or something ridiculous like that. Um, it was pretty terrible. So, Mr. Phillips, you've been patient. Let's reveal what you have hidden underneath here. Can you tell? Can you tell? Do you know the card well enough? He's in a Cubs uniform. It is a Mr. Greg Maddux rated rookie card. And it looks pretty good. Oh, no, but it's got a roller dig. Ah, damn it. We're going to take a picture of it anyhow because I'm a Cubby fan. It's a Maddux. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the penny sleeve, but you can kind of see it right there. The roller mark on the card, and then it picked up the edge just a little bit. If it wasn't for that, this thing's perfectly centered right to left. It is a little off up and down. But it is a Greg Maddux rookie for the Cubbies, my favorite team, as you all are well aware. Congratulations, Mr. Phillips. It's a beautiful card. It was pulled here on Vintage Breaks West, the biggest Cubby fan of all of Vintage Breaks. So I think that is worth taking a picture of just for posterity for me. Thank you for joining us for this 1987 Leaf Baseball Wax Pack of 25. This concludes that break.